Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. All praises unto Yahweh, Shemi Yahweh Shai, Wahara, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. Honest your brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. So I'm going to call this video, Make Israel Great Again. And pretty much, this is like a prayer to the Most High, that this place be destroyed and pretty much we be put up on high above these nations. And I'm using that term. That's a quote from the Apostle Elder Tahar that he did in the recent camp live feed, because this truth is likened unto food. So it was a live feed, and pretty much I'm going to use that to do this video, man. Okay, and it's a prayer to the Most High, to make Israel great again by destroying this place and setting his people back up in the position that pretty much that they were supposed to. In fact, if I go to the book of Ecclesiastes first, the 7th chapter and the 7th verse, I believe it's the 7th verse. What scripture is it now? It's not 7. It's not 7, is it? Let me just do a search, Bubba, because bear with me. Okay. If I put servants and horses, it's in Ecclesiastes. It should come up. So that's it. Ecclesiastes 10 and 7. 10 and 6. Folly is, in fact, let's see 5. Okay. Ecclesiastes 10 and 5, and says, there is an evil thing which I have seen under the sun. Okay, so this is the man, King Solomon, which was Yahweh Shai, our deliverer, okay, who is going to make Israel great again, and he's going to set up his elect, Yahweh Shai, a be of the elect, but he's going to set his elect up to take over this place and put things right. And we're at the end now, man. When you see, we're in the end game. Okay, when you see the animals that are dying because as a direct consequence of Esau ruling, then we're at the end, man. We're right there. Okay, we're right at to quote the song, we're right at heaven's door. And that heaven that we're talking about, that's when the Most High is going to make Israel great again, and that he's going to set us up as kings and rulers over the earth. Now, what's going to be beautiful about it, because you might look at these Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans and think, oh, they're going to be, whatever. Okay, they're going to be rulers, they're going to be kings. But the reality of the situation is that the Most High is going to put within us a new mind. Okay, that's within the book of Hebrews, the 8th chapter and the 8th verse. All right, and that's what's really going to make us great. In fact, I'm going to get that scripture. All right, and I might get it within the book of Ezekiel, the 36th chapter, because it shows you that right now we got a hard head. All right, so I'll get to that. But pretty much when we're ruling, we're going to be ruling in righteousness, which is going to be a damn beautiful thing. Because if we're ruling in righteousness, man, the Most High ain't going to take us out of that position of rulership. Okay, we're going to be just doing nice. All right, so Ecclesiastes 10 and 6. In fact, when you go into the scriptures, as you're going to see within the book of Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, the 6th verse, all right, it says, if we was to do the law, if we was to do right by the Most High was going to do right by us. He was going to make it to where he's going to make it to where we was going to be above all the nations upon the face of the earth. But see, we went off of the law, statutes, commandments of the Most High, and now he's jacked us up and put us in the position that we're in right now. Now, when the Most High turns everything over and puts it right again, like it says within the book of Isaiah, surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as a potter's clay. When everything's going to be put right side up, he's going to make sure we don't go to that position of going off again by putting his laws within our heart. Ecclesiastes 10 and 5, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, an error which proceedeth from the ruler. Folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place. So the rich, all right, which is the Israelites, the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, rich within the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High, and ultimately that's going to lead to what? Actual physical wealth. But the folly is set in great dignity. You got folly going on left, right, and center, and you see that what the rich, okay, the Israelites, they're in a low place. And here's what the scripture says. It says, I've seen servants upon horses. So you driving down the highway, you're on a Hyundai or something, and a big big ass Range Rover pulls up next to you, more times it's an Edomite that's in there, man. And that's the modern day equivalent of a horse. Because when you go into the ancient world, pretty much if you was traveling by way of horse and cart, man, you was doing all right. But in the servants, they will be what? They'll be walking on foot, so you can understand, because it takes money to have horses. You gotta think about what the horse is gonna eat, where the horse is gonna be hanging out. Okay? And horses don't last forever. You gotta replace that horse. Okay, so servants upon horses. This is the Most High, showing the man, deliverer Yahushai, King Solomon. All right, the vision of the times that we're living in right now, where the servant, the natural born slave Esau, right, he's the one that's in the ruling seat right now. He's the one that's driving the swanky cars, and he's the one that's on that position of being up on high. Whereas the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, we're in that lowly estate. Okay, so it says, I've seen the servants upon horses and princes walking as servants, right? So who the prince is, all right? Who is the prince? That's the wrong word. I've clicked there. All right. This is the one here, which I think that goes into that word. That's Shah. Okay, that's Shah. And if you go into different languages, I believe it's like Arabic, which the Arabic, they took that from our language. That word Shah is a popular name, and it means like you've seen there. It means what? Prince, ruler, leader. Okay, chief. But also too, what does the word Israel mean? Yashavala, he the prince, which is the same word here, Shah. Okay, he the prince with the power. Okay, the sons of the Most High. The same word that you have here, Shah. All right, for princes, that's the same word that's within the book of that's within our own name, the name of the nation. He the prince with the power. So the Israelites, they're walking as servants upon the earth, and the man, King Solomon, he said that was an evil upon the earth. Okay, and basically, when you got it to where you got a bad ruler upon the earth, right? The earth was going to be mismanaged. You're going to have a lot of death. Okay, cancers. Right, problems, right? So back within the book of Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter and the 6th verse says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Most High," all right, a holy people unto the Lord thy power. The Lord hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So we're special, man. The Israelites are special. Okay, no matter what these other individuals try to tell you, we're special. And then the Lord returning, he's going to make us great again, man. Okay, he's going to make us a great nation again. All right, now let me get the book of Psalms. The book of Psalms, no, Salakia, the book of Ezekiel, and I said I was going to go into the 36th chapter. Okay, so Ezekiel, the 36th chapter, and let's go to right to the point. Okay. So it's in there somewhere. Just have to find the right location for the precept that I want. Hey, here we go. So it starts getting interesting here. Ezekiel 36 and 26. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit, and I'll put within you, and I'll take away your stony heart, that stubborn-minded, hard-headed Jake mindset. All right. I'll take away the stony heart out of you, and I'll give you a heart of flesh, and I'll put my spirit within you, and cause you to walk in my statutes, and ye shall keep my judgments and do them. All right, that's within that's paralleled within the book of Hebrews, the 8th chapter and the 8th verse. And this is the Most High making the Israelites great again, and he's about to do that soon, brothers. Okay, like I said, you see the condition of the earth right now. Pretty much the Lord ain't gonna have it go any further than this. This is too much. All right, you got whales basically being found dead with like 6 kilograms of plastic within inside of them. And you gotta think the Most High created these creations, man. He's looking down on that and he's saying, look, hold on a minute, this is too much. Okay, so the scripture says that if the Most High pretty much don't bring this time to an end, there wasn't going to be any flesh left to save. So it's going to look, Yahba Shimi Al-Shai, this thing comes to a stop soon, man, because it's too much. It's too much. Okay, it's too much. All right, so pretty much, with that, Lord's will, that was of edification. With that, I'm going to say, oh, praise unto Yahweh, Shemi Ashai, Wahara, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone. On the sheep brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity. Shalom.